talking and showing you some differences between alignment and not alignment. Yeah, so in transitions, for example, because in positions, alignment plays not a big role because there is not so much load. The alignment corresponds with load. The more load we put on our system and move with it, the more or the better it is to be aligned because of the shape of the bones and the length of the leverages, as well as the shape of the force-producing muscles and much more. Okay, so just a few aspects. For example, getting from sitting positions into a squatting position has a very interesting little aspect of there is a part for alignment and there is a part for non-alignment. Yeah. For example, if I would like to get on top of my feet as directly as possible, I need my hands to shift my body weight forward. Yeah, but I have also the possibility to bring my points of support closer to the center of gravity, so it's easier for me to shift on top of my feet by opening my hips, having more hip flexion, bringing my center of gravity closer to the center of gravity, to the base of support, and with a non-aligned position into aligned position, I lift myself into the perfect position, which also then gives me the alignment opportunity. Yeah? So it would look like this. Yeah? So coming forward like this, bringing my knees together. So this is a non-aligned little transition part into the one which is really loaded and carries my whole body weight up. So here, as said, in a flexed position, non-alignment is no problem. But as soon as we have weight and longer leverages, alignment is the go-to movement. Yeah. Same like here. If I bring my feet out like this, my center of gravity is already very close to the base of support. I just have to open my legs like this and it lifts me forward and up. So this is alignment and I can lift my body weight or additional load. Okay, aspect of alignment in a transition, as a part of a transition. Another example is the alignment in the rolling patterns. For example, if my spine is aligned, not in this perfect force transacting movement like this, yeah, so but without additional load, my spine has no problem to flex like this. The flexed alignment of my spine should give a form of the spine that is able to roll over it like a ball, like this. So if the alignment of the spine in a curve that gives the possibility to rock over it can be compromised by too mobile or too stiff parts. For example, people who sit a lot have too less mobility in the lumbar spine. That means they cannot flex the mobility of their spine in a complete flexed position, so it stays too flat or even overextended. And I could not do a rocking because the nice shape of a wheel is not there. So what would happen is I would smash like this, and there is no more movement possible. It's a pop, 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 in difference to a very soft rolling. Yeah? So that's another alignment aspect. Alignment in kneeling, for example. When I'm kneeling, in the kneeling alignment, all carrying parts, vertical parts, are vertical, 90 degrees. The other parts are horizontal. Yeah, so this would be not aligned. This would be also already part of the transition into, for example, standing. I need to get out of the original resting alignment to move into another alignment. So alignment, non-alignment, alignment, position, transition, position. Yeah. If I'm here in a non-aligned position, I'm working on conditional factors. For example, mobility, flexibility. Yeah, my glutes work on stability. No pattern. Okay, alignment, strong, transition, not necessarily weak, but adaptable. The knee can get out of alignment just in case. Yeah, so in the transition that is out of alignment, more alignment can happen to compensate for uneven ground, compensate for if I lift something and something brings me out of balance. I need non-alignment to keep me in a safe space. Another good example is crawling, for example. Yeah, so this is an aligned position, 4-foot hand crawl. This is a not very efficient, this is non-aligned. Non-aligned in this movement would be that I'm looking for something that is increasing the engagement of my abdominal muscles. So I get out of alignment to have a more inefficient position. This inefficiency gives me the possibility to train some body parts. Yeah, so non-alignment is here also for natural isolate parts that are then can get conditioned specifically. Okay, last example is the tripod transition. So again, if I'm carrying my center of gravity above the ground, I need vertical posts to save as much energy as possible. So for tripod transition, this would be quite a good relationship, right? So my lower leg is vertical, my arm is vertical, and I have enough space to move my leg through this little gap. Yeah, so there could be even a better alignment because my points of support are closer at my center of gravity, but there is no space to pass through. That means I have to make a compromise. Yeah? I need the compromise between having the right space to move through, as well as having vertical posts and strong points of support for the effectiveness of and efficiency of the movement. Yeah. The other extreme would be that I have my points of support like this and move like this. Yeah. So a lot of space, but not vertical posts, a lot of muscular tension that stabilizes the movement in itself. Yeah. So there are rules of thumb, but there are then exceptions. Yeah? And if you always can stick with the rules, then you're always on the safe side. Yeah? That means vertical posts, horizontal leverages, and this is an easy thing to spot in yourself or in clients.